This is the Daily Pulse. I'm Travis Zimmerman from Speak My Word Ministries. And the episode today is Intake Often Determines Outtake. And I want to give a shout out to our good friends, dear friends, Russ and Elaine Hedden, who are in Alaska. We were stationed as second lieutenants so long ago. And by God's good grace, I had an opportunity to reconnect with this beautiful family and their daughter Annika. I mean, it's just awesome. And Elaine is in physical therapy, and one of the things she said as we were talking, on speakerphone, is that so oftentimes with our food, and she sees this, and we can attest to it as well, is whatever we eat. If we eat well, we live well. If we eat junk food, we tend to, our bodies tend to not perform as well. And the kicker is, she said, it's also the same way with our mind. In our heart, what goes in often determines what comes out. And the verse as I researched this, that seemed to really nail that for me was Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 to 17. And this is the Apostle Paul. It's almost like, be careful, little eyes, what you see. And here again, Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 to 17. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is. Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 to 17. So Paul is encouraging us to make those good choices. The ultimate choice is to live for Christ. To live for Christ and is to die is gain. To live for Him. And to take Elaine's advice, which is sound, is we have to be careful what we're eating. Do we have to completely live on a vegan diet or paleo or gluten? Well, we may. But we know when we're not eating with too much ice cream, too much junk food, it's like our body starts to reject it. And as I've inferred earlier, same way with our mind. We have to be careful what we put in our mind. And I'm only saying because I'm convicted. Sometimes some of the things I watch, I'm like, wow, should I be watching that? And as another buddy of mine says, Darren Carson, if you're asking yourself that question, you already know the answer. So again, just an encouragement to watch. Be careful, little eyes, what we see. Be careful, little ears, what we hear. Be careful, little mouth, what we say. Make Jesus proud in your listening and your eating choices. In Jesus' name, amen.